Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and that is correct. We are playing more of My Dark Eden. Lovely looking game and absolutely so far lovely looking story. It's day 2, Monday. We never look forward to Mondays, do we? But yes, the sun emerged from the hills, ushering in a new day. After finishing my daily chores, I had all the time in the world to do something else. That is correct. Which is funny enough. I wonder what kind of chores for. Did he clean up the entire place? Perhaps. Perhaps. Quick note. Okay. I could go and explore the forests. Even the cottage itself, but today I feel like meeting Sumire again. Dude, she has you around her finger already, doesn't she? Can I do something else for? Nice. Telephone? Old phone. I don't think it still works. Hello? Did he say hello before picking up the phone itself? Why? No, it does not work. It's so funny, actually. There is a small map of the area, all void locks and annotations. I could use to orient myself a bit more. Didn't you get the map yourself? Skip day. No, let's go to Sumire, yes. I think it would be a good idea to reintroduce myself to Sumire. I could learn more from her and get some more information. Also, I could get to know her better. I prepared myself for a long walk and went with some confidence outside. I walked in silence for a long time. I didn't find any other living thing beyond some animal of the forest. Nor did I find any hint of another semi-human nearby. But after a long walk, I fortunately I met Sumire. Sumire, good morning. Oh, my dear. Good morning. Fancy meeting you here. What were you doing? Well, I was actually looking for you. Looking for me? Do you need something? No, nothing special. I was just wondering if we could talk some more. I could do with getting to know the environment a little better, and why not you too? Oh dear, of course. We can take a walk and show you some places. What do you think? Heck yeah, spend the day with Sumire, of course. That's a good idea. Where do you want to go? I'm glad you're joining me. Let's see. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places. It's a bit far away, but it will be a good opportunity to talk. What do you say? Let's go. Yay. She took me by the hand and began to guide me along the right path. Along the way, she showed me some interesting places, but it kept striking me that we didn't see any other semi-humans. She seemed happy to go with me, so I tried to reciprocate by listening to her and enjoying the ride. We arrived at a small open field and she showed me various things about the place. She told me about her past, about her mother. I listened with interest, and I also spoke to her lightly about what human life was like in the city. After this, we decided that we had better go back, as we were both starting to get a bit hungry. Ooh, that's a nice place. The afternoon sun was beginning to bath everything in its warmth. Sumire came up to me with some curiosity again. Nee. Arthur, did you have a good time with me today? I had a great time. Thanks to you. Oh, are you serious? That makes me happy. While we get home, perhaps I could take the opportunity to get to know each other a little better. Let's ask the forbidden question. How old are you really? Tell me more about yourself. Tell me a little more about yourself. About myself. I'm quite good at playing the biwa. Biwa. Oh, it's a musical instrument. I'm kinda tempted to play the video to hear how it sounds. Maybe later I'll do that. My mother taught me how to play it and I practiced it occasionally. We, Jorogumo, can play beautiful melodies with it. It was another of our ways of attracting victims to our lairs. Heh? Unfortunately I broke mine. But one day I'll be able to fix it. Don't you prefer a new one? No, because I'm fond of the one I've had since I was a child. Okay, understandable, yeah. I will let her ask me something, why not? Would you like to ask me anything? Like what? I mean, whatever you want. Okay. Then. I'm going to ask you something so obvious at this point. But anyway. Do you like spiders? Listen, I'm from Poland, so I don't really have reasons to be afraid of spiders, you know. Let's see. Do we have any like dangerous spiders? I don't think so. Okay, we do. Never mind. Wait, what? There are quite a few. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are, well, at least to this list, at least. At least 9. What? Well, until now I wasn't. To be fair, I don't think I've ever actually encountered any. I mean, maybe I did. Okay, I definitely did encounter some, but they were definitely not in the city or should I say town? This is not a city, it's a town. Let's say like, I mean, to be fair, like the everyday ones that won't do anything to you. Fine. I like. I'm in the middle. Let's go. I like. Yeah, I mean, I found them beautiful and elegant. I like them, I guess. Hey, does this mean you like me? She asked me as I blushed. I mean, I. Just kidding, dear. Now you say, I think I do. But I'm glad to know that I don't disgust you. Absolutely not, okay? I feel good next to you. Thanks, Arthur. You're a sweetie. I know. No, I don't. Hearing my answer, she seemed relieved and happy. Oh boy, should we? Alright. Dangerous question approaching. Warm up a little bit. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, because we might need to run fast as crazy, even though she will be able to catch us. But okay, how old are you really? How old are you really? Can I ask that? Oh, don't you know that a lady shouldn't be asked such a question? Sorry. Just kidding, dear. I can't really tell you the exact date of my birth, but without a doubt, I'm older than you. I mean, you don't look that old.
Haha, really? I do my best to keep myself beautiful. Although one way to rejuvenate a little more is to absorb the vital essence of a young person.
I'm not young.
A young person like... you!
Right. Jokes aside...
Just kidding, just kidding.
I looked at her with an expression halfway between concern, anger, and laughter. Maybe not anger, that erase. Concern and laughter. I wonder. I feel like she will still hunt us down. Whatever. It's worth it. We kept walking until a certain point. Sumire said goodbye.
Hey Arthur, I've had a great time, you know. And I won't tell you, I'm grateful that you decided to spend the day with me, dear.
I mean, you don't have to thank me.
I know. However, I want to let you know that I love your company. But it's time to say goodbye. I'll go this way. You can get to your cottage, can't you?
Yes, I more or less know the way back.
So we say goodbye here. It's been a pleasure spending the day with you. Thanks for everything, dear.
Oh, the pleasure was mine. See you tomorrow.
Farewell, my dear.
Okay, that's something you say when you never see the other person again. Come on. She went through the woods to her house and I to mine. And the rest of the day passed normally. Nothing else interesting happened. Is that so? That was a short day. Day 3. Tuesday. Dude, and think about the fact that he's getting paid for this. For hanging out with a beautiful spider lady. It definitely doesn't even feel like work. What the heck? You lucky little punk. Anyway, day 3, Tuesday. A new day. Yesterday I spent most of my time with Sumire on that walk. I wonder what I can do today. While tidying up I found items from the previous tenants, but nothing that would be useful to me. There's also something strange to me. Apart from Sumire, I haven't come across any other semi-humans around. But of course, I'm just a newcomer here. I just hope everyone is as friendly as her. Now let's see what to do. Phone? Yesterday the line didn't seem to work. Let's check today. Nothing yet. I wonder if they plan to fix it at some point. The board it is. Going for a walk. Visit Sumire. Should we go with Sumire again? I mean, I'm kinda captivated, so... I think I'll visit Sumire again, yeah? I spruced up a bit before going outside and headed straight for the cave where Sumire lived. She will hate us eventually. With a little patience and memory, I was able to make my own way to the entrance of her house. Hello? Sumire? I've come to see you!
Oh, Arthur! Just give me a second. I'm just finishing brushing my hair.
As far as I could see and appreciate, she was a very elegant girl. Should we say lady, to be honest. If she didn't have the form, I could believe she was a traditional high society woman or something like that. Maybe. Or more like... Yeah, I can see that. She always seemed to be taking care of both her hair and her clothes. Also her own way of speaking or talking to me. However, her measured and feminine gestures made me slightly interested in her. What? I knew it. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Huh?
That's not how I remember you.
Arthur, I was really looking forward to seeing you. Thank you very much for coming all this way. It was very kind of you. That kind of gesture makes me happy.
I'm like, there is something different about you.
Is something wrong, dear?
I was speechless when she came out of the darkness because... I mean... Your legs?
My legs. Oh. Did I forget to mention that I can shapeshift?
Kind of. Yes, you did, yeah.
Well, excuse me then, dear. You see, I can change my shape. For it tires me more than usual. Tell me, do you find me other... Tell me, do you find me more attractive this way or not? Are you surprised?
Oh. Dude! Wait. What? What are we answering? Okay, do you find me attractive this way or not? Yes. I mean, overall, previously you were attractive as well, obviously, but still. Are you surprised? Not too much. Why do we get answers to like first or the second question? Yes, you look gorgeous, okay? You look gorgeous. You surprised me. Oi. This
Really? Your words make me very happy, Arthur. Oh, but don't just stand there, dear. Do you want to come in and have a drink, or would you rather we went for a walk?
Both. My throat is a bit dry. Do you mind if I take a drink?
Of course not. Come on, come with me, dear.
She took my hand and led me to the cave. Dude, I'm already hers. Let's face it. It's a fact. I'm already hers. Again, all the dampness of the cave permeated the place, making it somewhat unfamiliar to my senses. In the midst of the warm and refreshing atmosphere, Sumire seemed to be extremely comfortable. Also, there are two sounds in the background, like we have the music and also there is the... what do you call it? Like... the sounds of the cave, basically. In the midst of the warm and refreshing atmosphere, Sumire seemed to be extremely comfortable.
Dear, what kind of tea do you prefer?
She asked me curiously. Oh. I don't really like teas. Okay, that's an absolute lie. I have tea right here, right now. Red tea, black tea, green tea. I like green tea, to be honest. I always forget to buy some for every single time. Black... No! No! I did not want to click that. Okay? I kinda smashed the mouse onto the keyboard. That's why. Smashed. That's an over-exaggeration, but... black tea, I mean, it's alright. But it's the basics of basics, right? To be honest, I kind of got unused to black tea as well, not gonna lie. I feel like now the only time I drink black tea is if I mix it, for example, with honey. Yeah. Red tea. I mean, that might be the closest to what I have now. Considering that what I'm drinking right now is like the forest fruits flavored tea. So I guess you could call it red tea, sort of. Let's go with red tea. I like red tea.
Oh wow, really? It's my favorite kind of tea.
I actually don't. I mean, what my comparison didn't make any sense, I know, but you know. Red tea. I hate the fact that I write, you know, red tea, and the search engine is like, here is Polish websites. Fine, I will write it in Polish then. Oh, it's helpful with losing weight, but it also lowers the cholesterol. Oh. It makes your memory better. Oh! Because it has caffeine. Okay. I mean, to be fair, teas in general have some caffeine in them. Normalizes the blood pressure. Okay. It's also supposedly good for your teeth. Wow. You know what? I have a suspicion I might have never actually drunk a red tea. I said that what I'm drinking right now is supposedly kind of similar. No, it's not. It's just literally forest fruit flavored. I mean, forest fruits can be red. That totally makes it red tea. Anyway.
It's my favorite. But I don't know if I still have some left, but if not, I'll see if I have something you might like.
I could hear her rummaging through some objects in what I supposed was her kitchen. After this, she quickly returned with a cup in her hands. Do you think she has, like, electricity and gas here?
Here you go, dear.
She gave me a cup filled with a black drink.
I won't tell you what it is, but it's not dangerous and it doesn't taste bad. Trust me.
You won't tell me what that is? Is it spider bathwater? Spider girl bathwater. Okay. I took a small sip, and as she said, it didn't taste bad.
See, it's tasty, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Thank you for the drink, Sumire.
Oh, you are very welcome. Arthur, did I tell you what one of my skills is?
Shapeshifting. Which one do you mean?
I'm talking about my kind's ability to manipulate dreams.
I mean, you did say something about that, yes.
Would you like to try it?
But what exactly is that about?
It's easy and safe, my dear. All you have to do is fall asleep and I can weave your dreams. What do you think?
Maybe another day, okay?
Are you sure? Well, I can't force you either. Just in case you were curious. Sometimes we can use dreams to treat wounds that are hidden in the heart.
Is that true?
Of course it is. It can also be too shocking, but is that the situation for you?
Do I really have those kinds of wounds or traumas in my heart? Do I have wounds or traumas that would break me or something like that? I mean... do I? I mean, everyone has some wounds and so on, I guess, but is it something that would break me? Probably not. No, I'm fine. I think I'm fine. That's not the case for me. Luckily, I've always been strong and haven't suffered that kind of pain. Okay, that's not necessarily true for me, man.
I see. I'm relieved for. There are occasions when we try to avoid admitting that we are not always so strong or perfect.
Well, I'm definitely not that.
That we are fragile beings in some way. But that's good. I'm happy for you, dear.
I guess you're right. I finished my drink and after some small talk, I decided I better go home. Well, are we not going on a walk?
Sumi. Arthur, I think I should go and find some food for tonight. Do you mind if I see you tomorrow?
Of course not, of course not. No problem.
Thank you for coming to greet me, dear.
Go out and find some... We both went outside.
I'm sorry to say goodbye so soon, but I promise I'll be free tomorrow. Besides, I really want to be with you, dear.
Don't worry about that.
See you tomorrow, then. Be careful on the way back.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. She left, but I had a strange feeling. Obviously, I don't know her very well yet, but I feel that somehow there is a lot she hasn't told me. Perhaps my curiosity about her was growing. Or perhaps her monstrous form makes me more cautious. Anyway, I'll go back home. Hey! Day 3, Tuesday. I returned home, but apart from my meeting with Subira, nothing else happened. And so the rest of the day passed. I watched some anime on the TV provided by the place. Day 4, Wednesday. We are so going through this day again as well. Whoa, 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 wait, what? It was already midday. Ah! I couldn't sleep well and the ringing of the phone woke me up. That's loud. It looked like the line was back up, so I should answer the phone. Oh, shut up. Hello?
Help! Help her in forest.
Help? Forest? What's it? Sounded like a girl's voice, but she hung up. Who called? Is something wrong in the forest? Nope, nothing. A moment ago the phone seemed to work. What the heck? What is going on? Okay, forest. I mean, I guess it's go outside. Let's go with that. Search in the forest. Dude, I'm now curious if previously there was this option as well. Or visit Sumire. Am I so enamored by her? Yes, I am, but... Actually, I will click, but I only click this to see if the game will allow me to do that. Or if we are kind of locked into going into the forest after this call to search for... Dude, aren't we... Isn't that Sumire that would be in danger or something for? Before I see Sumire today, I should check what is going on in the forest. Okay. So we are locked onto this. I was curious about that. I don't know if the call earlier was a prank or not, but I have to check if anyone needs my help. I consulted my map on the board and headed towards the forest. Isn't that forest like a big area for? How are we supposed to find whoever needs our help? I walked for a while, stopping to rest and appreciate the surroundings better. Looking for a sign or whatever. But the forest was relatively calm. I found nothing and no one. Maybe it was a prank? I will continue for a couple more minutes before leaving. Just when I was giving up, something got my attention. I thought I saw what looked like a silhouette lying next to a tree of a path. With some haste and caution I approached to get a better look. I found the body of an unconscious girl? Who seemed to not have half of her right limb. Also maybe injured eye. It looked as if someone had left her lying there gracefully. She lay there in a complete innocence and funeral silence, with a wounded and beautifully solid appearance, as if she was immersed in a deep fairy tale dream. Without thinking more, I went over to check if she was alive. Hello? Are you okay? She did not react. What was she doing here? What happened to her? When I took a little more time to appreciate her, I realized something more than obvious. She didn't look human. Her hair was short and artificially white. Is that so? Her right eye appeared to be blindfolded and she was missing an arm and a leg. A leg too. While such a thing might be shocking, her body did not appear to be completely made of flesh and blood. What do you mean? The touch of her body felt cold, but at the same time, organic? However, there seemed to be no red blood in her wounds. Can you hear me? I kept shouting at her without response. She looked like a broken doll thrown away. But to my surprise, she tried to move her arm without much success. If you can hear me, try wiggling one of the fingers. Within seconds, she did indeed wiggle her fingers. That was enough to convince me that she needed help, but had no way of calling an ambulance or asking for help. Okay, listen, I will take you with me. I'll treat your wounds as I can. With some effort, I managed to carry her on my back. Hold on tight, if you can. Not expecting at all that I would find the body lying in the forest today, I go home carrying her. Although she weighed more than I imagined I could handle her. Sometimes she tried to communicate with me or to wake up, but to no avail. And so I arrived home. With a broken guest. I let her rest on the sofa and treated her wounds lightly. Oh yeah, you're right, she doesn't have one leg as well. I let her rest on the sofa and treated her wounds lightly, which I already read. She had no bleeding wounds, nor did she appear to be wincing in pain. Maybe I should look for Sumire to ask her for help, or maybe she will even recognize her. Wait. What's with the sudden... Did you notice, like, her shadow kind of grew? See? Phone? The phone still doesn't work, so I can't call for help. Ah! Let's have a look at her. The doll I found in the forest. What can I do to help her? The doll you found in the forest. Okay, so now visiting Sumire is the only option. Let's go. I'll look for Sumire and ask her to help me. That's all I can do now. I approached the doll and said that I have to answer the phone again. Sorry. Funnily enough, it was a callback! For the second time, actually. Because they did call me back before. And now they did it again. I guess I did call 2 numbers, so it kind of makes sense that they would do that. Anyway, I approached the doll and said, I'll get a friend to help us. Wait here. I'll be right back. As expected, she made no gesture or sound. Anyway, I quickly headed for the cave where she lives. Sumire, we mean. We don't know where the newfound person lives. Sumire! Are you here? I need help!
Dia, it's you. What's going on? Are you okay?
Sumire appeared to me with her natural form and a worried expression on her face. I kinda find someone. Some kind of doll in the forest and she's wounded. Could you come with me, please? I don't quite know what to do and she doesn't seem to wake up. Can you help me, please?
Of course, dear. I follow you.
Thanks. This way, I think. Dun dun. As we run back to my cottage. Dude, that doesn't sound like running actually. I explained to her what happened. When we reached the entrance, we ran to a small obstacle. Which is? Sumire could not enter through the door in her spider form. Nah. Sumire, can you come in? I didn't think of this detail before.
Oh, of course. Remember that I can change my shape. But I don't want to watch while I do it, okay?
I wonder why. Understood. I quickly turned away.
That was a weird sound.
I could hear something like the sound of a lot of meat twitching around.
Ready? Let's go in, dear.
I mean, to be fair, we could have just took the doll outside so she doesn't have to shapeshift. And that way use her energy to do that. But hey, that's my, just me thinking right now. Come with me. Also, my freaking screen is dirty. I don't know, maybe I smashed some kind of mosquito on it. She's here. Can you take a look?
Let me see.
Sumire approached and examined her closely. She raised her arms and legs, but didn't seem to find anything. Do you know who she might be? Have you seen her before?
No. I don't recognize her. I've never seen her before. But she looks like some kind of doll? Right?
That's what she looks like, yeah. What should we do?
She seems to be missing several parts of her body. Did you find anything else where you found her?
I'm afraid I don't.
She doesn't seem to be in danger as she doesn't look completely human. I suggest you let her rest here today, while tomorrow we look for another clue. There doesn't seem to be anything else we can do. I don't think a doctor can do anything about her kind either. You don't worry and stay with her in case she finally wakes up.
Are you sure?
What else could we do?
Maybe you're right. Okay, I'll take your advice.
I'll search the forest some more before I go home, okay? If I find anything, I'll let you know.
I'll let you know if anything else happens as well.
I'm leaving then. I'll be back tomorrow, okay, dear?
Yes.
Don't worry, dear. Everything will be fine. You will see.
She tried to calm me down. See you tomorrow, Sumire. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Dude, offer her some tea yourself. She welcomed her properly in your... She welcomed you properly in her house. What about you, man? Come on. She left and I took her advice to stay with this girl doll. But nothing happened. She remained in her deep sleep. Is that to be? No. That's a doll, not an android, right? Speaking of which, now that I think about it, speaking of to be, what happened to the anime? Right? It was airing and it suddenly, I think, stopped? Was it delayed? I totally just entered Anilist to see. Episodes 9 onwards have been postponed due to you knew what kind of virus. Return date to be announced. Who's making this, by the way? Who's making? Oh, is it Aniplex? Huh. Honestly, like, they have 2023 packed, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18. 23 anime in total, apparently. Could it be they took too much onto themselves? And again, stuff like Tomo-chan. I watched that. Kaguya, I do believe it was already... It already aired. Mashley. Dude, that anime is so hilarious, Mashley. Oh, Fate Strange Fake? Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Why am I... Okay, Lynx, stop. Stop looking at anime. We are playing a game now. Is it the next day or... Probably not. It doesn't say anything about it being the next day, so... Hey! Can you tell me if you can hear me? I kept insisting on communicating with her. Hello? I continued to treat her wounds, if you could call it that. She remained inert, and at the same time with a faint glimmer of life inside of her. I mean, it would be hard, but I guess you could communicate, you know, like previously. Like wiggle your finger or whatever. It seemed to work previously, so... The day came to an end, and to my dismay, there did not seem to be any progress regarding her condition. I'll go out tomorrow to look for any clues that might be useful to us, okay? I have to go and rest. But if by any chance you manage to move or communicate, I'll be right next door. Understand? If you do, wiggle your freaking finger. I went to bed, leaving her on the sofa. That night, I kept wondering who she was and what happened to her. I had no answers to all the questions germinating in my mind, but I hoped that tomorrow things would change. And so the rest of the day passed. And so, this episode also came to an end. Oh! Dude, this game... Okay, I need to take off the headphones in case this rings even more. It does ring even more. This game totally got me synced into it. It's so good. I love it. I absolutely love it. But yes, we'll end it right here, right now. We'll continue tomorrow. As I said last time, the game itself is linked in the description under the name your own price, so you can basically get it for you know, the amount you're capable of getting the game. That's right. Also, there seems to be something in stuff that I see on each that there were updates to some games and so on and so on, but it was games that we haven't played, or basically that are still in beta or whatever, so yeah. But yes, this one, dude, this is a gem. This is a gem. That's what I died for on each.io, to be honest. That's why I died there. Anyway, name your own prize game, yes, get it yourself too, or, you know, any of the other games from the dev. Yeah. What was the name of the dev, by the way? The name of the dev is Eroraen. You know what surprises me about person behind this nickname? They actually are not followed on Twitter by a lot of people. I'm surprised about that. I mean... Maybe because that style of art is very unique. I'm surprised. I mean, it is unique. It is really good, in my opinion. Anyway, that aside. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We'll be playing more of games like this for sure. And some other games too, because we are not limited to one. Okay, I maybe should not be saying that we are not limited to one genre, because we kinda are constantly in visual novels, aren't we? Even though I am not limited to one genre, I totally could play more options here. Dude, that phone is so loud, by the way. I literally took the headphones off and I can hear that. With that being said, also Twitch, Twitter, Instagram in the description. If you're into any of that stuff, you can follow me there too, for free. Yeah. Alright, we'll check what's going on in day 5 tomorrow. Hope you will drop by as well. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.